Again, my name is Chandria Singleton, and I am a certified health coach and plant-based chef. I have been on the Clubhouse app since December of 2020. And like most of you, what is it? What is Clubhouse? That is what I was wondering when I got on it. But you know what? As an entrepreneur and a business owner, I knew it was worth my time to figure out what it was all about. I jumped right in. It is an audio only app. No video, so you can chill out in your bed, you can be riding in your car, and you can still take part in all of the amazing conversations and business deals that are going on this audio app. It's a new social media, social platform that many are taking advantage of, and other things are coming in as well that are similar. Some better, some worse. It all depends on what you want to use it for. And that was my point. What did I want to use Clubhouse for? I wasn't sure at the beginning, like many of you. I was not sure, but things take time. They take experimenting, they take learning and making connections. And that was my purpose for getting on Clubhouse, was to network and to make connections with other entrepreneurs and other people in my field and beyond. And I've been able to do that with Clubhouse. So how do I use it for my health coaching? How do I use it for my plant-based chef? So it was all about networking. I didn't have a clue what the app was about when I first got on there. It's changed a few times over the course of the time that the app has been on there. People come and go, but I remain consistent for what my business needs and my needs for Clubhouse were. And that is the best advice I can give you. Know your purpose, know why you are getting on the platform. So Clubhouse, again, audio only. You can be doing, I know people are at work sometimes on it. I can be cleaning my house. I can be, doing some other things, creating content, graphics, and I can still be doing Clubhouse and making connections. That's how amazing that part of an audio app is. You do not have to be on camera. Now, many people use Clubhouse to monetize. They have clubs, which is your own, pretty much your own auditorium. That's how I'll describe it. And people can come in as guests, and they can actually be invited onto the stage where you can allow them to speak. They can share. Now, you can create whatever topics you want in your clubs, in your rooms. I do have a club. Mine is health related, anything health related. And I am busy in that club. I run all of my rooms out of that club. Any rooms that I run, they come through my club, and I'm building my club the way I want to build my club. I want to keep it all health related because I have a purpose, and that purpose is to have monetization through that club. So I want it to be, and you don't have to have a huge club. That's the other thing. You do not have to have a huge club for you to be monetized. It just has to be value driven. It has to have steady rooms that are running it by different people. Variety is great. So you can create brand partnerships in your clubs and in your rooms. You do not have to have your own club. That is the beauty about it. You can run rooms in other people's clubs, and it can still be a monetization for you, a business for you, and you don't have to worry about the headache of running an actual club and organizing everything and being on top of things. So that's the beauty of it. You can run your own rooms in other people's clubs as long as they align with your values and their values of their club. You can sponsor certain rooms. Some rooms have paid memberships. You have to pay to be in some clubs, and then some clubs are free. You can speak on stage. People will pay you to be speakers. They also pay you to take notes. So some rooms have note takers, and they give those notes out to people that request them. That is a great way to monetize, your business in Clubhouse. Maybe you're a good note taker. Make that a business. You can monetize that way. Plenty of people, I know I hate to take notes. I would gladly pay someone to take notes if I was running a room of that magnitude. Some of these rooms have 1,000+ people in them. And you cannot record in Clubhouse. Now I think some people are able to record, but they have to have the record button on there and some other software to be able to do it. But most rooms are not recorded. You have to disclose on their record before people come in that they're being recorded. So those don't really, note takers wouldn't be needed in those. You also can launch your product or service from Clubhouse. That is what my purpose in Clubhouse is for. So anytime I run a program, like I just did a program, I'm actually in the middle of a men's coaching program, Dad Bod Be Gone. And I was heavy in Clubhouse when I was talking about my program opening up. I was on stages, I had it in my bio, I talked to everyone, I had links everywhere that people could go to, and I was able to have partners, and I actually got affiliates, people who refer people to me to get into the program. So I was able to also monetize that way, which is reach more people. I was able to reach more people by having others see that I had this program who maybe they didn't want to be in the program, but I was able to use Clubhouse for others to see it. And then they saw I had an affiliate program, and I would get on stage and make sure I told people I had an affiliate program. So if they knew anyone who wanted to do this program, I do XYZ percentage for referrals. And I was able to get clients that way. So these are all ways you can monetize Clubhouse. The other way is create conferences, create panels with paid access. So you'll hear summits are created in Clubhouse. Some people have summits, and they'll have different people on those panels. Now, you may not be one of the speakers, but you maybe are a great organizer of putting people together. You're a great organizer of creating events. You can do that, monetize it, make sure people pay to have access to this panel of people, or the people who are speakers could pay you to be on your summit if you have a very popular summit. That is another way. You can have where you're on a stage and people ask you questions. And some people's app actually has a way where you can click give money or pay them for their advice. So if I was on stage giving advice and you found it valuable, you could click that in my bio, and you could actually send me money to be able to say thank you for what I was able to share with you. That's one way that people monetize on Clubhouse. You can also have your affiliate links, room recaps, about room recapping, like on your blog, your YouTube, affiliate links. Those are huge. Anytime, like I was on a stage and someone was asking about a certain way to be able to text people. And I have an affiliate link of a very inexpensive way to text your customers, to text people and have a text number. And other people are paying like hundreds of dollars to have these text numbers. And mine is like a lot less expensive. And it does the same thing. So I got on the stage and I shared with people how much my text app costs and the features of it. And they could find my affiliate link inside of my link in my Instagram bio. But those are all ways that I have used Clubhouse to monetize that. Mainly, I use it to share my programs and share what I am selling for that month, or my freebies, which is also to build my email list. So I'll go on Clubhouse, get on stage, add value, and I go to different rooms. You do not have to just I wouldn't just go to health-based rooms or plant-based cooking rooms or gardening rooms. I go to all kind of rooms. I'm in single mom rooms. I'm in, anything that aligns with my business, so that's what I would say. Use Clubhouse. You can do pop-up shops where people can get on stage and share their business. I get in those rooms all the time, where people can get up. It's like a networking popcorn style or round table. You can just get up and you can get on the stage and share what your business is, what your ask is, and direct people to your bio, to your Instagram or Twitter, and they can click on your link there and reach out to you. So these are all ways that you can monetize. But I would say the biggest way to monetize is creating relationships also, and having a strong bio. So your bio will lead people to your platform. So any program that I'm running, any of my freebies, anything, my podcast, that is another thing. I'm going to talk about that next. But all of those things are listed in my bio. So people know who I am, what it is that I do, what programs I have going on now. So when they click the link in my bio, they know what they're going in that link to get. Are they going to get my free meal prep? Are they going to join my men's coaching program? Are they going to do my one-on-one coaching? Are they going to buy a gardening system from me? They know from my bio what it is that I do, who I serve, where they can go to, what link they can go to and click on to get that. So the other part of my conversation is going to be the platforms, how you use Clubhouse to direct people to other platforms. So for me, I talked a little bit about that. The way you can do that is by, of course, creating those platforms first. That is the main thing. Have the platform created so that way when you get on stage and people start clicking because they like what you're saying, they know where to go. They have something to go to. It's not very good to not have those things already set up or those links already clickable, because by that time, people are not going to wait on you to do it and go back. If you are looking for me, I use Clubhouse to build my podcast. And I actually booked out 3 months, I would say probably on stage a few times. And I was booked out for 3 months with doctors on my podcast. And I have so many episodes now. I've had some people back 3 times. And I've been on their podcast. It opened up a way for me to connect and network with different people. So then now I'm looking at my podcast in a whole nother way, now trying to monetize that as well. So it's all in what you make it. That is my biggest thing. If you want it to be monetized, have a plan, have a purpose, stick to your purpose and your plan and work it. So that is my biggest advice of how you can build your email list from Clubhouse. You can make connections and network. You could be on summits. You can add value on stage and people will, pay you for your value. People will go to your freebies. People will join your programs that you get on stage to talk about. If you're looking for a podcast guest, it's a great app to use. And again, it's all audio. And I enjoyed it, and it's helped my business and opened up many areas for me to look at, to further my business interests and to look at new opportunities. So I'm excited to see how this app continues to change, just grow, and I'm growing as I continue using it. So I hope this was helpful. I've enjoyed talking about it and sharing what I have personally experienced on Clubhouse, and I'm looking to continue to grow. So hopefully I'll be back to share more good news with you. Follow, like, comment, and subscribe.